Listen to me. Stop scrolling. Stop waiting. Because if you're waiting for the right time, you're already trapped. You think the right time is coming. You think one day you'll feel ready, more confident, more prepared, more certain. And that belief is the very thing keeping you stuck. I know this feeling. You're not lazy. You're not weak. You're not broken. You care. That's why you hesitate. You don't want to fail. You don't want to waste effort. You don't want to make the wrong move. So you wait. You plan. You analyze. You tell yourself soon. But soon turns into months. Months turn into years. And one day you look up and realize your life hasn't changed. Here's the brutal truth. There is no right time. There never was. The idea of the right time is a psychological illusion your brain uses to protect you from discomfort. Your brain's job is not to make you successful. It's to keep you safe. And growth is not safe. Change is not safe. Uncertainty is not safe. So your brain whispers lies that sound logical. Wait until you're more confident. Wait until you have more money. Wait until things calm down. Wait until you feel ready. Let me tell you something powerful. Readiness is not a prerequisite for action. Readiness is a result of action. Confidence does not come before the move. It comes after the move. Clarity does not come before you start. It comes because you start. You've been using a blueprint that doesn't match reality. In your head, you believe life should make sense first. Then you act. But in reality, action creates sense. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your standards. And right now, your standard is waiting. Waiting until conditions are perfect. Waiting until fear disappears. Waiting until motivation shows up. That's not how peak performers live. Peak performers manage state, not circumstances. Let's talk psychology. Everything you do comes from the state you're in. Your emotions, your decisions, your actions. State is controlled by three things: your physiology, your focus, your language. That's it. If you're waiting, it's because your state is weak. Not because you lack ability, not because you lack intelligence, not because you lack opportunity. Your body is passive, your focus is on fear, your language is full of someday. Look at your body right now. Are you sitting back, collapsed, low energy? That posture tells your nervous system, I'm not ready. Change your body, you change your state. Sit up, breathe deeper, move with intention. Physiology first, then focus. What are you focusing on when you wait? Everything that could go wrong, everything you don't have yet, everything you might lose. Your brain moves toward what you focus on. If you focus on danger, you feel fear. If you focus on failure, you feel doubt. If you focus on timing, you feel hesitation. Change the question. Instead of, what if this doesn't work? Ask, what will it cost me if I don't move now? Because waiting has a cost. Lost time, lost momentum, lost belief in yourself. Every time you delay, you train your identity to see yourself as someone who hesitates. And identity is destiny. Now language. Listen to how you talk. I should start. I should try. I should work on it. Shoulds are weak. Shoulds create pressure without power. Peak performers don't live in should. They live in must. I must change. I must act. I must move now. Because when something becomes a must, excuses disappear. When your back is against the wall, you find a way. When it's optional, you find a reason. The difference between people who change their lives and people who don't is not intelligence. It's standards. At some point, successful. People say enough. Enough waiting, enough preparing, enough talking. They decide that staying the same is more painful than change. And that moment is a decision, not a feeling. You don't wait for certainty. You create it. You don't wait for motivation. You manufacture it through motion. Action creates momentum. Momentum creates confidence. Confidence creates clarity, not the other way around. Let me be clear. If you wait for the right time, 5 years will pass. Your fears will still be there. The world will still be uncertain. And the only difference will be regret. Regret is heavier than failure. Regret lasts longer than discomfort. You were not built to wait. You were built to move. The human nervous system rewards progress, not perfection. So raise your standards. Decide that waiting is no longer acceptable. Decide that fear is not a stop sign, it's a signal that you're about to grow. This is the moment, not tomorrow, not next month, not when things calm down, now. Take the action you've been avoiding. Make the call, start the project, have the conversation, commit publicly. Massive action taken imperfectly will change your life faster than perfect planning ever will. You don't need more time, you need a stronger decision. Decide now, move now. because the right time isn't coming. The right time is created, and it's created by you right now.